Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Uh, First one in like a month, so we're back at it. Should expect one soon. I like the fit, Jonah. We got some. As you already saw with the thumbnail, we have someone else coming in too, but we're gonna be waiting. He's not gonna be able to join us until a bit after, so we're gonna wait for him to join, and then, but we'll start it, and then once he joins, he'll catch up really quickly, and then we'll keep going on. So, you guys saw what's gonna happen, so we'll just get right into it. Before we start, you guys want to say anything, or do you want to just hop in?
No, nothing.
All right. So, first we're gonna start off with the standing. So I will go first, and then you guys will go whenever I
Hey,
start.
how are you gonna do this? Are you gonna show our screen, or are you just gonna read it
No, no,
out?
we're not showing screen. So I'll say mine, and then I guess you guys will decide who's the next. So for the standings, the Eastern Conference, I have Celtics first with 57, going 57 and 25. Bucks second with 56 and 26. Heat third, having 54 wins, 28 losses. Cavs fourth with 53 and 29. Good new
I like
addition
that.
by
I like
Donovan
that.
Mitchell. I think that was really smart of them. Fifth place, I have Philly with 52 and 30.
I don't
And
like that.
then finally, for the last one in like the regular playoffs, not the play-in, is Brooklyn with 50 wins, 32 losses. And then for the play-in, I have the Hawks at
Yeah,
seventh. Hawks at seventh with 48 and 34. The Raptors second with 46 and 36. The Bulls third with 44 and 38. And then the Knicks with 10th with 43 and 39. And then for the out of the play-in, I have the Hornets with the same record as the Knicks, 43 and 39, but barely missing the playoffs. They'll come down to like extra stuff, extra statistics and stuff like that.
Max, I don't know if it's like this in basketball, but in baseball at least, they play an extra one game series to decide.
No, they don't do that. They do like
It's
they
just
look.
the last
Yeah,
10
no, they look at the
or last
points.
5.
They look at that's what would they do is they look at the points and like they go by like more like regular season wins or something like that. Like I'm not fully sure, but like they look at
Yeah.
different
Because in football,
statistics.
it's like the last 5 games.
Yeah,
The
and then
record in this.
for hockey it's a bit different. For hockey they go by like OT wins and like regular wins and like OT losses
Yeah.
and stuff.
It's very
For
random.
NBA I'm
And then,
sure it's something similar to
and
that,
then
but
in soccer happens, it's goal differential. So it's however many goals you scored minus however many goals you conceded. So whoever
yeah.
has let's say one team has 34, and the other team has 32. The team with 34
Hold on.
would be technically on top because they have a better goal differential.
Alright, before we get back into it, I forgot to mention this at the start of the video. I don't know if you can tell, but my camera angle's in a different spot. Got a whole new setup here, 3 monitors this time, and also got a new gaming PC. So yeah, that and also my camera's working this time. It wasn't working on Zoom for last time for some reason, my old PC. But we'll just get straight back into it. So yeah, we talked about how like the differential, like somehow like the Knicks will make it and the Hornets not. And then 12th, I have the Wizards going 41 and 41, exactly 500. 13th, I have the Pistons going 39 and 43. 14th, I have the Pacers going 34 and 48. And then finally, for the East, last place, I have the Magic going 31 and 51. All right, so we'll jump to the Western Conference now. First, I have the Warriors going 61 and 21, doing absolutely outstanding. Steph Curry, super good. Second, we have the Phoenix Suns going 57 and 25. I think they're gonna do what they've been doing for the past like 2 years now. Yeah, it's 2 years, so I think they're gonna do this another year. They've been really good. Devin Booker, the cover of 2K23. I'm not sure if I agree with that, but it's all good. Yeah, Chris Paul, Devin Booker, re-signed
But
DeAndre
I mean, at the
Ayton.
end of the day, does that really matter? Like, just because someone's on the head of a sports game cover doesn't mean like
Yeah,
they're
it
doing it
doesn't
for
it
the
doesn't really
fun.
mean
They're
it.
doing it for the.
Yeah,
He's just saying. He's just saying.
yeah. I was just saying. Yeah, and then like yeah, the Suns are a really good team. They also signed DeAndre Ayton to a good contract, and then Third, I have the Grizzlies with 55 and 27. So I think the top three is very similar to
That's
last
a
year's.
lot of wins for a bunch of young players. Do you just think
Well,
about how
the
good the
Grizz,
players are? Do you
you
care
know
about their
they made pretty sure they were third last year too. Yeah, like
yeah?
there's such a they obviously are a young team, but they have John Moran, Desmond Bain, Jaren Jackson
But they
Jr.
got Danny Green as well, if that's
Nobody cares
anything.
about Johnny Green. Let's be honest. He left the Raps. Nobody cares about him.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, let me check. I'll tell you how the Grizzlies were. Wait a second. In the
Yeah, I'll
standings. I'm
look
pretty
too.
sure they were third in the West. No, they were second in the West. The
What?
Suns were first. It was the Sun. It was goes the Suns, Grizzlies, and Warriors. That's how it was.
Oh
So
yeah,
mine's just like a little bit different than that. But yeah, I have the Warriors doing really good because they're just like a really good
how
team.
did
And
they have
then
55 wins last year?
yeah,
Really?
and then
Nice.
the Suns doing good because they've just been like really good for quite a few years now, and then Grizzlies doing also quite good because of their really good core. John Moran is super good. I don't know if you guys agree with this now, but I think Josh should have won first. I don't know because it's looking more like Jaws better than Zion right now, but Zion could definitely have a bounce back year this year. But we'll get into the next one. Fourth, I have the Clippers going 54 and 28. Fifth, I have the Mavs going 53 and 29 with Luca and Christian Wood, but Luca's gonna carry that team. Let's be honest. And then sixth, we have the Lakers going 52 and 30. I have them being back in the playoffs, but had two off years. Right, I'm having them go right back into it. Obviously not doing as good, but they got Patrick Beverly. Good, some good guards with Pat Bev and Russ. Maybe Pat Bev will help Russ
Oh my God, they got
get a
Patrick
bit
Beverly.
better. No, but like yeah, they're good. They're a
Oh,
very
but
good
like,
team.
yeah. Oh my, they need defense. They need a guy that fouls and whines. Yep.
LeBron,
Patrick Beverly.
LeBron is
Okay, I got
defense.
it.
He's
Okay,
just saying.
whatever.
He's just saying.
Yeah, I was just saying. But like Pat Bev and Russell Westbrook could be a good backcourt if it ends up going well, and Russ might be a little bit better than last year, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. And then going in on to the play-in, I have the Denver Nuggets being seventh with 51 and 31, the Timberwolves being eighth with 50 and 32, the Pels being ninth with 49 and 33. Really good starting five. I think if they could pick up a good point guard, I think they could be like top five in the league in 2024. Um, and then finally to finish the play in the Western Conference, I have the Trailblazers going 46 and 36. And then for not making the playoffs, I have the Kings 43 and 39. I have them doing a bit better. They picked up Keegan Murray. Sabonis and Fox didn't have that much time together, so I could see them like panning out, being a being good together. They have a good young
Fox is
core.
gonna leave.
Well, I'm saying this year. Like
Yeah,
I'm
Fox
talking
is
about
gonna
this
leave
year.
this year.
But okay, whatever. So yeah, I'm saying I think they'll do a bit better because they're a good team, have good young pieces, and I'll score in the next one.
They're not
12th,
a good
I
team.
have OKC going 35 and 47. I think there's not really, I think it's like not really too much to talk about the Thunder. They've not been that good for the past, I don't even know how long, but Sam Presti's basically doing 2K rebuild. They have so many first round picks, and I think yeah they could also be good in the next few years if
Yeah,
they
but
do
Max, this is the
if they
thing
do
for
good.
this year.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about everything. Like I'm talking about this. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
I
how they're
figured.
doing
Yeah,
35
but
and 47. I'm saying they could maybe do good in the future as well. I think they could trade Shea if it ends up going to the point where they need to, and they could get good draft picks and young players out of it. But we'll move on to the next one. The Rockets going 35 and 48. Picked up Jabari Smith Jr. Was it third
I like that
overall?
pick. That was the best pick in the draft.
Jalen Green and Jabari Smith could be a very good duo for the Rockets. They got rid of John Wall, his contract. I think they bought him out, so they only have to deal with that for one more year. I'm pretty sure, and then they don't have to worry about his contract again. So yeah,
Worst contract in the league.
well he signed with the Clippers on like a new contract. I'm not sure what it was, but yeah, he's gone. But yeah, they have a really good young core. They traded Harden last year, but they got some good pieces. Jason Tate. Jason Tate's
Oh,
also good. Traded Christian Wood.
Jason Tate's hurt. Jason Tate is hurt.
Yes. They also
oh yeah,
traded
I just searched it up. John Wall's contract is
It was
2 years,
awful.
$13 million.
like
It's
as
horrible.
like his new
That's
one.
I hope
he's
this
getting
video
paid.
doesn't get taken down because of my utter.
I don't think it will.
So,
I don't think it matters.
he's
It
getting paid
probably
about
won't.
$6 million a year for the next 2 years.
So that's not bad. Okay, let's we're getting a bit sidetracked. Let's just move on. So 14th newly rebuilding team. I have the Utah Jazz trading Gobert to the T Wolves, Mitchell to the Cavs only like a week ago now. I think something like that. But yeah, trading Mitchell to the Cavs. They got some good pieces in that. Markkinen I think is the most likely to get traded at the deadline or something, but they got Sexton. They got Ochai Baji. Probably butchered that. He was drafted by Cleveland, 14th pick. He was also traded. They also got some picks and some pick swaps. But I think that was a smart trade for them. T. Will trade was also very smart for them. Picked up Vanderbilt. Not sure who else, but yeah. Good young team. Well, actually, no, not really good, but they're a young team. I think they're the only reason they're trading Mitchell and Gobert is for Wembanyama. Maybe not the only reason. Maybe Gobert and Mitchell don't get along the best, but yeah, they traded Gobert and Mitchell, and now they're just a horrible team, and they're just tanking and trying to get Victor Wembanyama. And then 15th, I have the Spurs being having 30 wins and 52 losses, worst record in the league because they traded Dejounte Murray.
I don't.
And
Oh yeah,
who else do they have? They have Kelvin Johnson, Jakob Pertl.
they have
Excuse me.
Lonnie
They
Walker too,
got
man. They have.
yeah.
I don't know. I
They
don't like
drafted
that.
someone.
I don't like that take.
They drafted someone Jeremy Sochan. But yeah, they're
I don't like that take. Greg
they have good
Popovich
they
didn't
have
do his
good
magic. I
pieces.
think.
They have
But
good
you
pieces. But
think that's a bad take? You're gonna be waiting. You're gonna be laughing at some of my takes.
all right, okay. Let's
Wait,
well,
Max, we have
Aaron, let's see
we
him.
have the same amount of wins and we have the same record for the Spurs. I have them in
Okay,
12th
talk
place.
about it
You have
later.
them in
Talk about it
the
later.
last
Talk
worst
about
record
it
in the
later.
league.
All right, so yeah, the Spurs 30 and 52 traded Dejounte Murray. They got Keldon Johnson, Jakob Pertl, drafted Jeremy Sochan, I think it was, in the draft, but they don't really have that many pieces, and I don't see them doing really that good this year, and that's why I have them put last in the league. So I'm finished, and we'll go on to either Aaron or Jonah for their.
I'll go first.
All right, so we'll do your standings, and then Jonah's standings, and then we'll do
Oh
the
my God,
play-in. All right,
the East
Aaron.
isn't that bad.
Okay, Aaron.
Okay.
All right,
I'll
Aaron.
put I'll
We'll go.
put. Okay. All right. So this is what I think. So like I think as me and Max agree, the Celtics will come first, and
Yeah. hmm
and with 55 and 27, I think they're just gonna be good.
Yeah, they're gonna be really good. They
They're
almost
just
won
gonna
the
be
chip
good.
this last year.
Milwaukee second because it seems like every year they're up there with the best of the best, like
Yeah,
winning games.
Giannis,
Yeah, yeah,
Drew
obviously,
Holiday, Chris
Giannis
Middleton.
and
Middleton's hurt.
Middleton,
Not for
he's
long,
yeah.
but
back.
he is.
He's gonna be back. I'm pretty sure.
He's gonna be
Maybe for
back.
like the first
Probably
few
before the
weeks.
All-Star break.
Maybe for like the first. I don't know, but he's gonna be back, and they're gonna be really
He's gonna
good.
be
I
back
agree with that.
eventually. He's
All
gonna
right.
be back and play.
Yeah. All right. The Heat. Uh, I just think they're gonna be. For some reason, they always manage to be good. Everyone writes them off. Tyler here is coming off a really good year.
Yeah.
For some reason they're always good through, although their rosters not maybe looking the best. I just think Jimmy Butler is gonna be good. Bam. Their team just performs well together. If like although it looks bad on paper. The Nets. I mean, I have the Nets pretty low because they're everyone's falling out. Kevin Durant wants to leave. Kyrie wants to leave. Steve
Oh,
Nash is getting into arguments. The
Kevin
owners,
Durant re-signed.
No.
but yeah, he
What?
wanted
Yeah,
to
he
leave.
did.
He's re-signed last year.
He resigned for 2 years this year.
What?
Did he?
Since when?
Yeah, he did.
You're thinking of
You guys
LeBron.
are so ridiculous.
You're thinking of
He
LeBron.
resigned for 2 years.
What? He signed a 4-year contract last year.
No,
Kevin?
he resigned for 2 years.
You're
this year.
thinking of LeBron.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Look up. I'm looking up.
Jonah's right. Jonah's right.
Yeah, I know. I was like in like New York.
Wait,
What is
is he?
this?
Yes, I am.
Wait, let's see.
I'm telling you, he
No,
signed.
he didn't.
I do
Yes, he
not.
did.
I've never
No,
seen
he
this.
didn't.
I've never heard of
Yeah, he
this.
did.
Okay, hold
I'm
on.
telling you, I know for a
August
fact.
8th, August 8th, 2021. Katie agrees to sign to a 4-year contract worth 198 million. That was last year. I don't know where you saw that. I think you're thinking of LeBron. LeBron extended for 2 years, not
No,
Katie.
that was a big thing. He was gonna leave the Nets and then he resigned.
No,
He didn't resign. He just stayed with them. He has 3 years left on his contract.
Alright, but the Nets are falling out. Kyrie wants to leave. Katie wants to leave. Katie's
Hold
doing
on.
arguments
I
with
want
the
to say
upper
one.
management.
I want to say one thing. One quickly. On the actual NBA website, they typoed contract. They put contact on the official NBA website. That
Maybe that's his phone number.
maybe fix that. I don't know. All right. I'll let you keep going.
I mean, like in hindsight, maybe the Nets shouldn't even be that high, but they're just falling out. The players don't want to be there. The owner's like losing his mind, getting in arguments. Steve Nash is not the right coach for the job. Like they can be a much better team. They just need to find the right pieces and probably just go into a rebuild. Like
You
they
haven't
got
said a good thing about them, but you have them with 50 wins.
Pardon?
You haven't said a good thing about them, but you have them with 50 wins.
He has him with 48.
I think you're looking at someone else's.
I'm looking at my slide. Oh, we have them with 48 wins. So.
Okay, let him keep going.
Yeah, but my win
Happened
and
last time
losses are
also.
not, my win and losses are really low.
Yeah,
then-
I can tell.
And then the 76ers, to be fair, I have no reasoning behind it. I just thought all the other teams were going to be better. But to be fair, they have the
Yeah, that's
same
fair.
record as the Nets.
Yeah.
I just thought every other team's going to be better. So.
Yeah, that's good.
And then Cleveland, I nearly put them in the play-in,
Nearly.
but then I realized, oh yeah, they got Donovan Mitchell. Wow, Cleveland are going to be really good this year. Their starting lineup's really good. They got a really young team with the right pieces.
Want me to tell you their starting lineup this year?
Pardon?
You want me to tell you their starting 5 this year?
It's really good.
It's
It's like
Garrett.
the top.
Okay,
It's for sure
yeah.
top 5
So
roster.
point guard is Darius Garland, shooting guard Donovan Mitchell, small forward Isaac Okoro, power forward Evan Mobley, and center Jared Allen. That's such a good lineup.
Yeah, like they're going to be good. They're going to be good. They've got the right pieces. They're just going to be good. Yeah. I mean the Bulls are also going to be good. It's just that all the other teams have more improvements, or like the Bulls are going to be good. They're probably going to be a little worse than last year, but they're going to be winning games. They're going to be doing the right thing. DeMar's probably going to have a down year compared to last year.
Yeah, because he's getting older.
And we did
and-
really well last year.
Yeah, he did, but he's getting older and he's just gonna regress.
Well, everyone's getting older,
Yeah.
especially DeMar DeRozan. Like 5 a day. Like DeMar was the oldest. No, I'm not. No, right.
No, it's here. Come on.
No, it's good. No.
Yeah, what were you gonna say? What were you gonna
It's
say?
good. It's good.
All right. Then the Hawks. Trae Young's gonna pour his heart out, but oh yeah, and DeJounte Murray. I don't know how that's gonna work. He's gonna play shooting guard.
It worked well in the pro-am thing.
Look what
That's
look what Pat Bev said. This is what he said. This is what the reporter said. You'll be playing with LeBron James and Anthony Davis. This is what he said. They're
Yeah,
gonna be
what
playing
about-
with
what
me.
about the
I
guy?
made the playoffs last year. They didn't. It's a difference. That's what Pat Bev said.
He made the playoffs. He made them.
I mean,
Yeah,
technically
yeah,
he did.
Oh my
A
god.
slight correction. His team made the playoffs. He was
Did you see Montrezl Harrell too?
Yeah, I saw that.
Harrell resigned.
He signed with the
I mean, he signed with the
76ers.
76ers
Yeah,
2 years.
I saw.
Yeah, he signed 2 years with the Sixers. Okay, keep going.
I just don't think. Just like last year, how the Hawks had a really down year after. Like
They didn't have a down year. They made the. It wasn't that much of a down year.
But compared to 2 years ago when they made.
I mean, they have DeJounte Murray
Yeah, but that
now.
was the bubble thing.
They have
Everyone
Murray
was
now,
just
though.
performing.
They have DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, but I'm gonna stick with what I said.
Okay.
I really don't understand how they get DeJounte Murray. Him, Trey, and John Collins combined for like 50, 70 points in the pro-am thingy, and they go down.
So,
I think the Hawks are like one of the real deals.
All right, I agree with you, but what team would you put them over? Where would you put them in these standings? You
I
wouldn't
put them ahead of Philly.
So what? So you're saying it'd be like this?
Okay, can we talk about Jonah's standings when it's Jonah's turn?
Yeah. Well, I think I put
Aaron,
them
just
ahead of
keep
Brooklyn
going.
as well.
Aaron, just keep
Not
going.
ahead of Miami. Wait, let me
No,
check.
not ahead of Miami.
Yeah, I put them ahead of Miami.
I wouldn't.
Did you see Jimmy Butler's haircut?
Now I'm interested.
You see his new haircut? He got hair
Yeah,
extensions.
now you regret putting Miami there.
No,
Don't you?
it doesn't matter about his haircut.
Oh yeah, it does. Oh yeah, it does.
I haven't seen.
Okay, give me a second. I need to turn off my camera for a second. I'm just doing something real quick.
No, I've got to keep him there for the respect.
Okay, Aaron, just keep going.
That's some real respect right there.
Jimmy Butler haircut 2023.
Okay,
Yeah,
Aaron.
I saw it.
Okay, we're getting so sidetracked.
No, he looks like Rymel Tapia.
That is
Like the face shape, the beard, and everything.
That is spot on. That is really
That is
good.
so yeah.
That is.
Oh,
But I think that the only other I think this is the only other possible option. I don't. They won't be ahead of Miami. I think the only other viable reason is that one.
exactly
I know
what
you guys.
no.
I know you guys don't see what I'm doing. What I've done is I put
I see
the Hawks. Yeah, no,
Hello?
but
Can you guys hear
I
me?
don't mind that at all, actually. I just think
Can you guys hear me?
Miami. Yeah, we can, Max.
Okay, something happened. Okay, just keep going.
Butler was the leader of that. Messed up his cut. No, they're not gonna. You know.
So you think?
Yeah, they got first.
I think this would probably be better.
No, I think that's like horrible. That is just bad. That is really bad.
Okay, so basically what
I
I've done is
don't mind Philly up there, but I don't the Nets down there. I don't exactly get.
so the viewers won't see what I've done, but basically what I've done is I put the Hawks up to 4th,
Yeah,
the
I saw.
Nets
I'm
down
looking.
to 5th, and the 76ers in the play-in, where the Hawks were.
I put the
Which I
Sixers in the
personally
plan,
agree
but
with,
that's like not the.
which I don't personally agree with, but I'll agree with Jonah for this. And then
No, the Hawks are.
so the Hawks with a 42 and 40 record. 42 and 40 record. Sorry, not the Hawks. The 76ers with a 42 and 40 record. Then the Raptors in 9th with a 41-41 record, so 500.
Yep,
And then
that's good. I like that. I approve.
And then Charlotte's with a losing record in the 10th place of the play-in.
I
Which
approve as
seems
well.
crazy. But I mean,
If you ask like 99.998% of people, these are the top 8 teams that they will give you for playing in playoffs. There's the playing in playoff teams, and then there's no one. Not Max. Max secretly likes the New York Knicks.
So are you saying you agree with my play-in teams?
Oh yeah, all of those teams are the only answer for the teams to put in there, right, Max?
What, Aaron's?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're not gonna put the Knicks
No,
there.
not the 76ers. No. 76ers are not going to be a playing team this year.
Yeah, they are.
I'm sorry,
No,
no, they're
I'm saying
not.
like the top eight. The top eight. It's the only
The
right
top
way.
8, Aaron's top 8.
You put the Knicks,
I have the
which
exact
doesn't make
top
sense.
8. I have the exact top 8 as Aaron.
No,
In different,
Knicks was 10.
obviously not the same, but in a different order. I have the exact
Yeah,
top
I
8.
know, but like I feel like me and Aaron had the same teams for top eight, which I think is the only. Well, not top eight. I mean,
No,
how many
what's
is it?
so like the Knicks have R.J.
Top 12.
Barrett, Jalen Brunson, what's his name?
Yeah, okay, but
Julius Randle.
Yeah, that last time they
Randall
got
wasn't
what's
good
his name?
last year. Mitchell
They got
Robinson.
Kemba Walker and they dropped. They're only gonna get
Okay,
worse.
can we like are we getting off track here or are we actually talking about
The
what?
whole
We're
point of
having
these
an
things are to
argument.
get off track.
We're having an argument. All right, so Charlotte 10th in the final place for the play-ins. Then we've got
Yeah.
the Pacers. We've got the Pacers 11th, 38 and 44. Knicks 37 and 45. Wizards 31 and 51. And then I've got a big drop in the Pistons in 20 and 62.
You know how bad that is, and they're just like kind of like playing them.
But their record
They're
last.
not that trash. They're bad.
You just had a whole argument how they're bad.
They're very bad, but they're not very bad.
Okay.
Like that's the right spot for
If you
them.
look at the NBA standings last year.
Yeah,
and
but
here-
but all their players are just getting more experience and playing well. Sadiq Bey and Cade Cunningham and Killian Hayes are pretty much, which is a decent it's a bottom half big three, obviously. But it's not 20 wins back.
They were 22. Okay, so I have them worse than last year, but I'll stick to it. And then Orlando 17 and 65.
Yeah, you know it's like really bad. I get
Yeah.
Suggs is hurt. He's out for a few months, I think. They might be making that up, but that's like really bad. That's like bad that like they don't have. That's like bad that they need like an emergency backup center or point guard. That's like real. Oh my god. Am I looking at that right?
What?
What?
Okay. You're not even the worst team in the league for you.
Oh wait, no, that's a typo.
Guys, 10 minutes left, so we'll keep it to we'll finish. Aaron, are you like you did the East? So actually, I'm just gonna like finish the Zoom here. Guys, we'll be back in a sec. Just like be a millisecond for you. All right, that was just 2 seconds for you guys, but we just did something real quick. Y'all also can see had some change in festivities. They got the D Book jersey on the back. Yeah, it says Booker, and then Aaron got the Van Vliet shirt. Jersey. And then yeah, and one more thing. The Aton kid that was gonna join. He's not gonna end up joining because of something. But you guys won't even know about it because it's not gonna be in the thumbnail. But whatever. We'll just get straight back into it with Aaron hopping into the West.
So where we left off was our argument about the Magic, which was really bad, and then
That's just mean.
and then I messed up with my Thunder prediction, but I'll change that.
No, fine.
So beginning off my West is Phoenix Suns 61 and 21. I think oh no, Max I thought Max agreed with me. Of 61 and of the Suns winning the division, but yeah. But I think me and Max have the same. No, we don't. We have.
Okay, Aaron, you should explain like why like you want like have them doing so good, like the players and stuff like that.
Yeah,
No?
no crap. But
It's the same as last year, but they're getting older and not as good.
Mm.
I don't like it. I don't like the Suns for the best team in the league, especially not the West.
Yeah, I don't have the Suns being the best team in the league either.
Who do you have? The Warriors.
Yeah. which is
Okay,
really
Yeah, I
good.
have Warriors for sure.
Okay, whatever.
but if you look at how the Suns have been on the rise the past couple of years, and how they're doing now, like they made the finals 2 years ago, the conference finals last year. They're coming back for revenge. They want that title, and I think they're gonna be hungry this year and gunning for that
Yeah,
title.
Chris Paul's been on you for like 2,000 years. He's not. There's no way the Suns are gonna win anything.
Yeah, I never said Chris Paul's gonna be good. As long as he plays his role and the rest of the team,
Yeah, his role is to get like 20, 10, 5. He's not gonna do that anymore.
yeah, whatever. But
Chris Paul's still like really good though.
There's a Sun. Yeah, Suns are a good team. I don't know about that.
I think they're. I mean, I personally think they're gonna be at the top of the league, or at least maybe not the best team in the league, but they're gonna be to the top. I think at least top 3.
They're a top 5 team in the league. I don't think when it comes to the playoffs.
Okay, so whatever. And then I've got the Warriors in the second seed, 59-23. As
I like
I'm gonna see most of us have agreed on, they're really good. Steph Curry is good.
Who?
Hmm?
I don't know that guy.
And then third, which might be a bit controversial, the Mavericks.
I can back that up with saying that
That's
Luca is
fine. No,
just
that's totally
so
fine.
good and like
They kind of have they kind of a 2-guy roster, but still, I'm good with that.
yeah, I can back that up. Luca is just such a good player. Like you can't even say no about that.
And then
No bad.
fourth, which is probably the biggest surprise to everyone, is not the Grizzlies, not the Lakers, not the Clippers, not even the Timberwolves, the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, everyone thinks they're gonna do so good. They're not, dude.
Nah, buddy, no.
I love MPJ, and he's gonna be back, but he's not gonna be back getting 20 points. He's gonna be back getting like 10. Jokic is gonna be Jokicing. I just made a new word there.
Jokicing.
Jamal Murray, I don't know about Jamal Murray anymore. But they're still good. I don't think they're gonna jump.
Jokicing.
And then fifth seed is the Timberwolves.
That's alright. That's alright.
That's something.
It could be.
Over the Lakers?
Wait till you see what happens later with them.
All right. We'll see what happens. Let's say that.
And then the Timberwolves, fifth seed, 52-30. Oh, the same with the Nuggets, 52-30. I think with the acquisition of Gobert, they're gonna be really good.
Yeah, but like I don't think they're gonna be as good as being better than LeBron James and Anthony Davis good.
But the Lakers are just old. They're old and crippled. Like,
I mean, 80 is not even that old. He's only like 30.
but if you look at the rest of the team, LeBron's 37.
Yeah, but LeBron gets 30 points a game.
He's LeBron. He's averaging 30 points a game as a 37-year-old.
And they have
38
Patrick
even.
Beverly.
Yeah, like yeah, they have Patrick Beverly. Like they have Russell Westbrook. Bounce back season. Bounce back season. Come on.
Westbrook gets hate. Westbrook actually like put Westbrook on the. Put Westbrook. I don't know. Westbrook's good.
Oh, Mitch Trubisky is week 1 starter for the Steelers.
Yeah, I know. I saw.
Yeah, Josh. Oh no, no one told me that.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, you guys think my thing's so wrong? Max has him only one place ahead of me.
What?
So
The Lakers?
No, I don't think it's so wrong. I think your point was so wrong. Your point was how old they are.
Yeah, they're not like obviously LeBron's old, but like they're still a really good team. Like, and they also have young players. They have what's his name, Austin Reeves. They picked up some
When
other
you're
guys in
that
free agency
good,
too.
the age doesn't matter. The
Yeah.
completely different sport. That the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had the second oldest age average, and they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It's the skill, I'm telling you.
Hold on. I want to see what the oldest NHL team is. Pretty sure it's a good team.
I like the last year's San Jose Sharks.
Hold on.
The good guys.
The Pittsburgh Penguins are the oldest team in the NHL coming to this year, and they still have a decent team. So obviously, hockey and basketball you can't really compare, but
Oh, no,
still,
Pittsburgh's gonna do well though.
still like I don't think the age really matters at this point.
Especially not for LeBron. Clearly
Yeah.
not for LeBron.
Yeah.
AD.
Okay. Let's just go.
Okay, and then Memphis 60, 50 and 32. Memphis are good.
I see them doing better than that, but okay.
Memphis are good. Okay. And then you have the Lakers in the top seed of the play-in, 49 and 33.
Yeah.
As you've had this argument, they're not going to go on. Clippers 45 and
That's
horrible math. I've done the math
Yeah.
wrong.
I
that's one of
don't
the
think
worst.
I don't
think
think
the
that's gonna
Clippers
happen.
I think the Clippers that low is one of the worst takes in the whole thing.
Also, it'd be 45 and like 37.
Don't change it.
Well, no, it's the math that I did
Because
wrong.
It's 45 and
they would have
37.
done so much better than like 45 wins last year. And then when Paul George
I see. Yeah, like Paul George is back. Kawhi's back. They have Norman Powell, Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson last year, I mean, he carried the team to like. He didn't carry the team, but for a lot of that season,
Norman
he was
Powell
the only
and
guy on,
Norman Powell.
option on that team.
Norman Powell and
They
Reggie
got
Jackson
John
are
Wall,
really
who has
good
tons of experience.
pieces
How would
to
they?
support
I
them.
don't see. I
Hey,
think
yes, you guys are
The
right, but I don't think.
the Clippers are like projected to go number
Nah.
2.
Nah. Like
I think something like that. I saw on TikTok.
Oh yeah, because TikToks are all holy grail.
yeah, TikTok's the biggest thing that will obviously show what's
Is that
right.
I saw
That
it.
guy
TikTok
predicted that
made it.
Mahomes would tear his ACL against the Ravens. Yeah, that turned out as the right prediction.
Mm.
TikTok's like, don't believe anything.
Yeah, don't believe in TikTok.
Oh, but it's like
Unless it's been on like
Not on
Instagram.
TikTok.
Unless it's been on Instagram and Twitter, don't believe TikTok.
Okay, but
Well, I'm not gonna believe if the Magic at 17 wins.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
There's
But
no
we'll
way.
let him go on.
That's gotta be one of the
Okay,
worst.
we'll let him go on. We'll let him go on.
and then the Pelicans, 43 and 39.
I like that.
And then the Spurs, 41 and 41,
I like that.
taking up the last place in the.
No! The Spurs are horrible. Their best player is Keldon Johnson.
No, it's not.
Yes, who's their best player? Tell me, who's their best player? Besides
Trey
Keldon
Man.
Johnson, who do they have? Trey Man, Jakob Poeltl.
Lonnie
Those are not
Walker.
better. Those are not better than Keldon Johnson. Lonnie Walker's not even on there anymore. He's on the Lakers.
I don't mind the record.
No. I do not agree with that at all. I think they should be.
I'm fine with
I think they should be put last in the league.
If you would
They are horrible. Having Keldon Johnson as your best player, that is a no-go to make the playoffs or even the play-in. That's not happening. That's not. I'm sorry. That's not gonna happen. It's just not. Watch this not happen.
I don't mind it that much, but if you were to switch them with the
I'm
Thunder,
sorry. I just can't agree with that at all.
So where do you sit? Who do you think's taking up the last place in the play-in?
Portland. Damian Lillard, Jeremy Grant. Who's better, Damian Lillard or Keldon Johnson? I want to know.
Dame, but let's look at Dame's. Let's look at Dame's stats.
Yeah, well, you got Dame's stats are insane. Oh my, Dame's stats are amazing.
And then who's better, Jeremy Grant or Jakob Poeltl?
What do you think? KG.
They barely even have to trade anything for Grant. They only have to trade a 2025 first round pick, which is absolutely nothing. And they also have Anthony Simons, backcourt amazing with Lillard and Simons.
Anthony Simons has hops. He could play defense. He could play offense. Anthony Simons.
He could even get he could get that most improved player of the year this year.
I guess him in per Podol a lot. And game. Actually.
Wait. Dame last year proved he couldn't stay consistently healthy. Look,
They also have Yusuf Nurkic. There's still like even if Dame gets injured for like let's say a month or two, they still have Yusuf Nurkic. They still have Justice Winslow. They still have Josh Hart. Like they're a good team. Like obviously they're not like great compared to other teams in the league, but they're still a better team compared to the Spurs.
They're nowhere compared to where they were a couple years ago.
But they're nowhere compared. They're nowhere compared worse to the Spurs.
Yeah. But you weren't you gonna talk about his stats and how they're not actually that good?
Okay, hold on. Okay, let's see what Dame averaged in the regular season.
It's really good.
In the regular season, he averaged 36.4 minutes in 29 games. He almost went 50, 40, 92. Like he's such a good player.
He's four
rebounds.
A 50 game guy.
He's averaging 4 rebounds as a guard, 7 assists. Like he's such a good player.
Max, do you want him in fantasy?
Rebounds don't.
He's not that typical guy.
Rebounds don't matter for a point guard.
He's not as good in fantasy. He's not as good in fantasy.
Rebounds don't matter
play every game. And for my number one.
Yeah, but he's a guard. Like he's a guard averaging 4 rebounds. Obviously, he's not that good, but he's a guard.
No, let's look at.
He's 6'2". He's 6'2", averaging 4 rebounds a game.
Portland behind Utah is like very bad.
DeJounte Murray.
Like,
wait,
DeJounte Murray's on the Hawks.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Last
if he was on the Spurs, that's fine.
Last year,
I really don't mind the Spurs that much.
Last year's 8.3 rebounds. Like that doesn't mean anything.
It does. He's a guard. He's a guard.
It doesn't matter that much. The rebounds
well, obviously not as much, but it still matters when you're a 6'2", averaging 8 rebounds a game.
Yeah, that's fair. I think for me, it's his minutes per game and his points. I mean, like, what else are you gonna?
Yeah.
Okay.
For a guy like that, for like, what is he, 35?
DeJounte Murray's 6'4" and average double the.
He's 32.
But DeJounte Murray's not on the Spurs.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. He went to the Hawks. He's gone.
We're comparing last year's DeJounte Murray stats in terms of rebounds, obviously, and then to Dame's stats in terms of rebounds.
How many rebounds did DeJounte Murray have?
DeJounte Murray was great.
How many
averaged 8.3 rebounds.
Look, the exact same thing at 12. Dame averaged 12.
Dame did not average 12 rebounds last year.
You just said 12, I swear.
I said 8.
So
this
is basically the exact same. Like
her. So listen.
Wait,
let me talk for 10 seconds.
Here's the exact same as what? What did Dame average?
8, like 8 and 8, like both averaging 8 last year. That's.
But no, let me talk for 10 seconds.
Okay, fine.
Everybody knows DeJounte Murray carried the Spurs, and then they lose him, and they go up
for nothing.
And
they lose him for nothing. Games. What do they lose him for? I don't even know what the trade was.
No, it was a lot of picks.
Okay, let me.
Win-win
okay, like obviously picks are good, but like which players did they get out of it?
No, further on, they can't really. They got a ton of picks.
Who do they get?
No, like in the future years, they
I
can't.
know, but like who do they get? Who do they get? Who do they get? Like player wise, Gorju Jang.
Look how many picks. It's so many for so many seconds. It was a good trade, but the Pelicans going up, losing DeJounte Murray.
Here, let me check the trade. It was who's Jock Landale? Oh no, he got traded. That was. Yeah. All right, so it was for the Spurs and DeJounte Murray and Jock Landale for Hornets 2023 first round, top 16 protected. Hawks 2025 first round, unprotected. Hawks 2027 first round, unprotected. The right to swap first round picks with the Hawks in 2026 and Danilo Gallinari.
That's off topic, but
they should have gone better. I should have gotten
We're
someone
going
like a player
we're
better than
going
that.
very off topic, but oh
Okay,
my
yeah.
god, that
Okay,
pick package is
let's.
really what they needed.
Okay, let's keep talk. I'll try to try my best to hold on while
I
you
feel
keep
like we can
talking.
debate about the next one here as well.
Okay, just keep going.
The Jazz have a horrible record. Like 39. The Jazz are the next one under, but the Jazz have a horrible record. 39-43 is not good.
I'm sorry. You also have them have okay. The Utah Jazz.
Look at
Laurie
the Jazz
Markkinen,
roster
Colin
though,
Sexton.
McCollum.
Okay, so what's better,
That's
Laurie
really
Markkinen,
generous.
Colin Sexton, and what's his name, Vanderbilt, or Damian Lillard, Jeremy Grant, and Yusuf Nurkic? Which is better?
And what? The Jazz do not have. The Jazz don't have that. Like
They have no one. They have Laurie Markkinen as their best player. Do you want Laurie
Okay,
Markkinen as your best player on your team? No. And have them being better than Dame and Jeremy Grant and Yusuf
Yeah,
Nurkic.
but let's look at the whole roster together.
well, the full roster: Colin Sexton, Laurie Markkinen, and everyone else sitting on
And
that.
Jared Vanderbilt, like, is that a better
Hey,
team
no,
than Dame?
listen out. Clarkson, Malik Beasley, but no.
But they're all gonna be traded.
No.
Beasley's gonna be gone.
Conley,
Gay's gonna be gone.
Jason Horton
Bees. Okay,
Tucker,
hold on, hold on. This is what's gonna
Laurie
happen.
Who's
Markkinen,
that?
Okay,
Colin
Aaron. This is
Sexton.
what's gonna be
No,
gone.
no, no.
No, no.
This is my part.
No, wait, let
Vanderbilt.
me talk. Let her talk.
Okay, fine. I'm after you.
Okay. Nikhil Alexander Walker's not the best example.
Oh my
Malik
god! Oh my.
Beasley. Malik
Oh.
Beasley. Jordan Clarkson.
Okay. You want to know how many people are gonna be traded to them? Beasley, Clarkson, Bogdanovich, Gay. They're all gone. They're all gonna be traded by
Yeah,
the
kind of
by.
gay, but still.
They're all. They're all gonna be traded. Like all of them are gonna be
Yeah,
different teams
that's
by the playoffs next year.
the
Watch it
dynamic duo
happen.
between.
They're all old and they're all okay. So I think they're all gonna be traded.
Malik Beasley's 25.
Okay, whatever. He's 25. He's
The
still gonna be
duo?
traded. I'm sorry.
The Jazz duo, Rudy Gay and Colin Sexton, is gay sex.
Like Conley's also gonna be gone. Conley's gonna be traded also. Like their best
Even if he
player is gonna be
doesn't,
Laurie Markkinen.
even if he doesn't, their best player
Yeah.
can't do anything.
Even
by
if he
himself.
doesn't, then their best players are regressed
Actually,
Mike Conley.
Now that I think about it, I've been watching a bunch of college stats from like the past years where all the guys around the NBA. Colin Sexton didn't do that bad by himself with nobody, but now
Okay,
he's in
but
the
that's
NBA.
college. NBA and college are different.
Yeah,
When you look at their starting five, it's actually not that bad.
it's pretty
Sexton,
bad.
Markkinen. It'd probably be Conley at the 1, Sexton at the 2, Markkinen at the 3. I mean, should we? I know it'd be it'd be Rudy Gay at their 3, Markkinen at their 4.
Then where's Bojan Bogdanovic gonna be in?
He wouldn't start for them.
Yes, he would. He's
Wait,
better
but
than
how
better
good
than
do you
Gay.
think Mike Conley actually is?
Yeah, like he's regressed and old.
So
Well, I
we've
mean,
had
like,
this argument.
yes,
Just
he
because
should
you're
be
old
forced
doesn't mean you can't be
He's
good.
not horrible, but
I'm sorry, but there's a difference between regressed and not regressed. He is
No, we've had
regressed.
this argument.
LeBron's not.
We've had this argument.
Conley's good. I'm
Just 'cause
not
you're old
taking him
doesn't-
over Jeremy Grant.
Just because you're old doesn't mean you're bad. Just because you're old
Conley's
doesn't
not
mean you're
even
bad.
that old.
He's like 30. I thought he's like 30, like 5.
He's 34.
See, he's kind of old.
Oh, okay, fine. I was wrong. Still.
Okay, but okay, we were
he's
talking about
playing.
that, but like I said, there's a difference between
He's
regressed and not
playing a lot.
regressed. He's regressed
He's
so
playing a
much,
bunch.
and LeBron has been playing better than he has 10 years ago when he was 27. Like
But that's
it's a lot
LeBron. You
different.
can't. That's like comparing Wayne Gretzky to like some random bum in the NHL. Like it's like unfair because obviously Wayne Gretzky's gonna be better. You can't compare
Tyler
one of the
Sagan.
greatest people. You can't compare one of the greatest people of all time to someone that's like
Not the greatest, but okay.
what's he?
Not the greatest. Then you're forgetting a guy.
Michael Jordan's the greatest, but okay.
I said one of the greatest. Fucking listen.
All right, let's
Okay, just
move
go.
on. We're getting off topic. for the 10th
You
time,
guys
10 minute
are
time.
continually arguing, and then when I make my point,
Could we argue with you again? Because it's not a good point.
It's not. It's really not a good point. But
No,
go on.
my point about you can't compare LeBron to Mike Conley. It's like comparing Wayne Gretzky to
Tyler
Matthew
Sagan. See, that's a good debate. Sagan is up there.
Actually, more like Jamie Benn, but whatever. They're both regressed, but like, it's Aaron. It's a whole different story
No,
with
you're
NHL and
you're
NBA.
still regretting putting the Jazz and Spurs up there.
I think you should be regretting that.
I don't. The
Well-
only thing I think the Jazz. I think the Jazz. But I think the only other option is this.
It's like when Josh says Taylor Horton Tucker is the best player in the
Are you
NBA.
moving it
No, I'm just saying the only other option is that, in my opinion.
now? No, the only other option is
The only other
I
option
don't
is
care
put the
what you
Spurs
think.
last in the
I
division,
don't care.
put the
Or even the
Trailblazers
OKC
in
Thunder.
the play-in.
If you switch the Thunder and the Spurs, that would honestly be better.
No, switch the Thunder
It
and the
would-
Kings.
It would
Switch
be
the
better, not
Thunder.
good.
Okay, switch the Thunder and the Kings, and then put the Trailblazers above the Spurs. Put the switch the Spurs and the Kings, and then switch the Jazz with the Rockets.
That's extremely similar to what I did.
Okay,
Just saying.
okay. Just say the rest of your players. Say the rest of your teams.
All
I
right,
think
so,
Max is gonna love my
Okay,
list.
just go.
so it's Jazz,
That's exactly what it is.
Trailblazers, Kings, Rockets, Thunder. That's it. That there's nothing other.
But you're gonna talk about that. You put the Thunder going 16 and 66.
Yeah, no, that was a typo. I didn't mean to do that.
It's a typo. What was it supposed to be? What was it supposed to
I
be?
mean,
No, I meant to do this.
Mm-hmm.
you
Show
know
buddy.
how bad that still is.
That's
Yeah, I
still
know,
not
but-
good. Like, they're Shea. They have Giddy. They have Lou Dort. Like,
They have a bunch of legit NBA players. 19 wins is no. That's just.
you put the Spurs there. I'll honestly agree with that.
But the thing is,
You
it's
have the
not.
Thunder
It's not
all the
your
way
list.
down.
No, Jonah. It's not your list, is it? You guys
No,
can
but I'm
make.
just saying the Thunder.
You guys
better
can
than
make
the
all
Kings.
the arguments you want, but it's not your list at the end of the day.
All right. Well, you finish. Let's go into Jonah's list.
All right, let's go. My
This is taking
East
way
is
too
kind
long.
of simple. I start with the Bucks. The Bucks are something special, especially Giannis. Especially if Giannis stays healthy, then they're the first place team. Probably not in the league, but for sure the East for me. Second place Celtics. They're pretty much staying the same from last year, and they obviously did really well. 51-39, 51-31. Obviously, they have a big three, Tatum. But what's his name? Jaylen Brown and oh my God, and Marcus Smart. But still, and both they're as a Celtics in second. Third, the Nets. They still have like Durant and Irving. If Kyrie plays, then they're there, which I think he will. And Simmons is gonna come back and do maybe not the best, but I still think the Nets are there. Fourth place, I have the Hawks. I maybe should put them higher. I love what the Hawks are doing. I think they built around Trae Young pretty perfectly. I easily could have put them higher. They have such a good team, and yeah. Fifth, I have the Cavs. The Cavs, as you two both said, have a great starting five. It's amazing. They had a very decent offseason. 48-34.
More than decent. Ugh, that voice cracked though.
Fine,
More than decent. More than decent. They had a good offseason. Got Mitchell.
I have the Heat dropping 5 seeds. Not a lot of wins, but I have them dropping 5 seeds. I mean, it's Jimmy Butler's haircut. What else can I say? 44-38. Just missing the playoffs by 2 games. I have the Sixers, 42-40. I think that's all right. Maybe they could be higher, but I also have the Bulls tied with them. Those are 2 good teams. Those are 2 teams that could easily make the playoffs instead of a lot of these teams. Ninth, I have the Raptors, 41-41. One of you guys did that. Not sure which one. And then 10th.
I think it was Aaron.
That was me.
I put the Raps higher up than that.
The Raps could be higher up than that for sure. Well, I mean, they had more than that, and they only did better over the offseason.
All right, 10 minutes left again, so we'll wait for Jonah to finish his
I'll
East, and
finish
then we'll.
the East and then
Yeah,
the
yeah.
10th. I have the Hornets for sure ahead of the Knicks. Well, definitely ahead of the Knicks, but
Yeah,
right, Max? Yeah.
yeah. Do I have it?
No, I think the top 10
I have them
teams.
tied, so yeah.
I think the top 10 teams in the East. There's the top 10 teams in the East, and then there's the rest of the East. It's nowhere.
That's
Okay. Then
yeah.
So I have the Knicks 34-48, 12 Pistons. The Pistons could be like in 2-3 years, maybe more. The Pistons actually could be a good team. Well, I mean, like everyone knows that, but like I like really think that they will be a playoff team for a while. 13, I have the Magic. I don't have them with 17 wins. I still have them doing bad. 31-51. I think that's kind of reasonable, maybe a bit high, but 13 seeds, never good. 14 Pacers, 30-52. And then maybe, the Pacers are good. And last, I have the Wizards 28-56. I don't see the
It's 20. It should be 28 and 54. First of all, and
sure,
I don't.
28-56.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
changing it? So you changing it?
No. It was he did the math wrong.
No, he did that to me. That's
Okay.
what I did.
Okay, so I don't know if I agree with the Wizards being last. They have Bradley Beal. They have Kristaps. They have a good young team. Kuzma. I don't see them being last.
They don't have a good young team. I see them. Well, I mean, last is 28 wins. It's not awful.
I know, but I don't agree. I don't really agree with the Wizards being last compared to like the Magic or the Pacers. Like the Magic
Pacers are.
Magic have like no one. Well, they have
The
people, but like
Magic.
they don't have Bradley
Yeah.
Beal, Kristaps. They have Wendell. They have Wendell
Bradley
Carter.
Beal's gonna play maybe half the season.
They have Wendell
Bradley Beal's gonna play
Carter.
maybe half the
Okay,
season, average 20 points.
this is the Magic. They have
Kristaps is
Wendell.
getting worse. Kristaps isn't gonna do that much. He's okay. I get it.
Okay,
He has a
but
big name in the NBA.
but is Bradley Beal and Kristaps compared to
Bradley
Wendell
Beal's
Carter?
Bradley Beal's gonna play half the games and do all right.
Compared to Wendell Carter, Paolo Banchero, and Cole Anthony, like Bradley Beal and Kristaps are really good. Not really good, but they're good players. I'm saying I think the Magic. I think the Magic are
Bradley
worse.
Beal and Kristaps probably combined won't even play a full NBA season.
What?
No, that's not true. That's not true.
What? They're both starting the season. They both don't have injuries.
Bradley Beal has injuries.
Well, like not as of right now.
Both those players are going down. I don't like. They're not a horrible team. But I don't see them getting.
All right. Okay. You finished the East, so we'll end the Zoom and start a new one. Okay. We're back, and Jonah. Yeah. Is that for you? We're back, and Jonah will get into his West predictions.
The West.
Hey, before we start, I've got a question. I've got a thing.
He has a thing.
I very much have a thing, a very big thing at that. So what? Shout out to Tropic Collect because they somehow got a brand deal.
What do you mean?
Tropic Collects, our friend's card company, got a brand deal with a different company.
Weintraub's not there anymore. Weintraub started his own thing.
What company?
Go look on their Instagram. It's actually. So if you're watching this, go look at Tropic Collect's Instagram and buy your best cards today.
But Weintraub's not
like
working
the background?
there anymore.
You like the background?
Hashtag ad.
You like the background?
Yeah, I've spent over like $30-$40 at that from them.
All right. Okay, John. You do yours.
Okay, here I go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
First place, I have the Golden State Warriors.
Yes, sir.
63-99. That's like 19 losses is not a lot, and I think they deserve that spot. They have look at Curry there. Yeah, I think that's right for them.
Look at Curry, man. So inspirational.
Don't do it. Yeah. Second place, the Suns, 52-30. I don't think they're the best playoff team. And well, yeah. I don't think they're the best. I know they made it to the finals. But, I mean, like, what else is Chris Paul's business other than to lose in the finals? Come on. The third place, I have Grizzlies. Do I have them going down?
The Grizzlies?
Yeah, I have them going down. I love the Grizzlies. I don't think they have that. I don't think they have good enough experience to go 2-1, but they for sure could. They're really good. 4, I had Denver, 49-33. Wait, did I actually put them there? Okay, I
Don't
too
do
late
it.
to change them, but I don't like that. I don't like that spot. It's not horrible, especially 49 wins. Fifth place, I have Luka Magic, and the Mavericks. It's a two-man roster, but those guys can really. It's Christian and Luka, but those guys can really be really good. And then
Alright.
sixth place, I also could have easily put them higher. The Clippers, I've set my points in their predictions. I easily could have put them higher. I have them 46-36. Does that add up? It does add up, and they're so good. They have a decent roster. They have a great group of guys, old guys, but good guys.
Yeah.
And then
They have
seventh,
Kawhi, Paul George.
Yeah, for sure. Seventh, I have the Lakers, 41-41. It's probably
Alright. I have them a bit higher, but it's fine.
Oh yeah, it's for sure fine. 8, I have the Pelicans. I like Brandon Ingram if he's playing. I like Alvarado. I like the Pelicans.
Zion.
Oh yeah, of course.
McCollum.
Zion's gonna be back and better.
CJ.
They could be a playoff team. Oh, they're even like the third. I have them with the losing record, but
CJ McCollum too.
Oh yeah, yeah. They have,
they have a good roster.
They have a really good scoring team and defense.
Yeah.
A bunch of those, they could easily make the playoffs as well.
Whoa, Aaron, calm down there, buddy.
At 9,
Jonah.
I have the Minnesota Timberwolves. I would have them higher, but they lost Patrick Beverly, so
Well, got traded from the Jazz to the Lakers.
I have them tied with the Pelicans. I like Cat and that's.
All right, that's fair.
That's fair. Right, you're making
fair.
10th place, just making the plan. I have a 36-46. That's a bad record for a chance for the playoffs. I have the Blazers. We've talked about the Blazers enough. I think I could skip. 11th,
Jonah, our standings are super similar.
Well, yeah, they're kind of basic, but
they're kind of just
how
knowledge.
the NBA's been over last few years.
Kind of how it happened.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
I really like the Thunder. They're not a 20-win team. They're more of a 30-win team. They're not a G League team. They're a legit NBA team.
Yeah.
12th, I have the Rockets. The Rockets could make the play-in and be a little bit scary with that new Jabari and Jalen duo.
Yeah.
13th, I have the Spurs, 28-54. That's pretty fair. I mean, Max has made his points about the Spurs.
Yeah.
You could kind of use them for mine as well. 14th, I have the Jazz. I don't want to have Sexton. That's kind of why I threw that low. And, well, they...
Alright, and then?
Yeah, the Jazz aren't the best. We've talked about the Jazz for about 30 minutes. I think I should skip as quick
and
as
the Spurs, the Spurs for probably 45 minutes.
Oh yeah, at least. 15th, I have the Kings. How well can the Kings possibly do?
That's fair.
I think
I'm doing a bit better just because Sabonis and Fox. All right.
The Kings have been bad forever, and I just don't.
All right,
we're gonna move to play there. They're just.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, we're gonna move on to the play-in. Aaron, you should flip. You should flip yourself right side up because Yeah, flip yourself right it up.
Please do it, man.
All right, and then for I don't know what that was. Excuse me. And then for the East, in the play, first, seventh versus eighth place, I have the Hawks versus Rabs. I have the Hawks winning, becoming the seventh seed. And then the ninth versus 10th place, I have the Bulls versus the Knicks, the Bulls winning. And then the winner of 9 versus 10 and versus the loser of 7 versus 8, so the Bulls versus Raps, I have the Raps winning and becoming the 8th in the East. And then for the West, I have the Nuggets versus T Wolves. The Nuggets,
Oh, okay,
the
okay.
Nuggets winning and becoming the 7th seed. And then the Pels ninth place, Trailblazers 10th place. I have the Pels winning. Excuse me. Excuse me. And then for
Yeah,
winner, and then for last one, winner of 9 versus 10 versus loser of 7 versus 8. So Pels versus T Wolves. I thought about this a lot, but I ended up putting the T Wolves winning and becoming the 8th seed in the West.
I really like this bracket. I probably would have done maybe no. There's nothing to switch.
All right, and
I
then
really
for
like this bracket. This is
we'll move on to Aaron's.
pretty
Okay, mine's pretty. For the mistakes I
good.
made, mine's pretty obvious. So then I have Clippers beating the Lakers, becoming 7th seed, and then the Pelicans beating the Spurs, becoming the winning. Then I've got Pelicans versus the Lakers. I have Pelicans. I just have a hunch, like big brain. And then for the East, I've got 9 versus 10 Raptors versus Hornets. I have the Raptors winning. And then 7 versus 8, I have the Bulls winning. And then Hawks
The,
versus the Raptors,
you have the
Hawks winning.
okay. I'll let you finish. All right.
And then
Yeah.
Hawks winning, and then so my 8 seeds are Hawks and Pelicans, and my 7 seeds are Bulls and Clippers.
So you have the Bulls beating the Hawks.
Yeah, but then I have the Hawks going to the playoffs anyway.
It's not horrible.
Yeah, it's not
Like
horrible,
I don't
but
agree
in
with
a
it
one
fully,
game
but like
situation,
the East is not like the East is like I could agree with a lot more than the West. I'll just say that.
yeah. hmm
All right. So Jonah, your
But
turn.
in a one game situation, the Hawks. Oh my god.
Okay, Jonah, your turn.
Oh yeah, yes sir.
Yes, sir, you do.
Okay. Um, I'll start here in the East. 9-10 Raptors Hornets, same as Aaron. Got the Raptors. Got the 9 seed winning. I have the 7th seed Sixers, which easily could make the playoffs, and the 8th seed Bulls. I have the Sixers winning, and then the Sixers becoming the 7th seed there. In the Raptors v Bulls, I have the Bulls. That would be a great game, especially for
Yeah.
DeMar, but for pretty much everyone, I think.
Yeah.
I would like that a lot. Well, not if we lose, but still, I like the game. And then so yeah, I have the Bulls and Sixers, easily the two best teams in my plan. Well, from the East, and then starting off in the West, nine seed Timberwolves and the 10 Blazers. I have the T Wolves winning that, and no Patrick Beverly to throw his jersey in the stands, but just have the T Wolves winning that. At the 7 seed Lakers and the 8 seed Pelicans. The Lakers winning, they become the 7 seed. And then T Wolves and Pelicans. This is honestly, I could have gone either way. I thought this is probably the one I thought about the most
Yeah, me
in
too.
mine, but I took in my whole thing, I took the Timberwolves here,
All right. So
and I don't regret it.
moving on to the bracket. Yeah, we'll start off. We'll just like say the whole thing and then move on. So first in the East, I have the 1 seed Celtics versus the 8 seed Raps. I have the Celtics in 6. The Heat versus Nets. I have the Nets in 7, upsetting the Heat. Cavs versus Philly. I have Philly in 7. And then for 2 versus 7, Bucks versus Hawks. I have Bucks in 6. And then the Celtics versus Nets. I have the Nets being an inch close to getting their revenge from last year, but I have the Celtics beating them in seven. And then the Sixers versus Bucks. I have the Bucks in six. And then this is the series I probably thought about probably the series I thought about the most out of all of this because both really good teams, top of the league, Celtics and Bucks. But I ultimately decided that Giannis is Giannis, and I put the Bucks in seven. But I think the Celtics will have a very hard fought battle. And then moving on to the West here, we have the Warriors versus T Wolves. I have the Warriors in six. The Grizzlies versus the Lakers. I have the Lakers in an upset, winning in seven. Mavs versus Clippers. I have Mavs in seven. Kind of an upset, I'd say. Maybe not. I don't know. And then Phoenix versus Denver. I have Phoenix in six. And then Warriors versus Lakers. I think you guys will disagree with this, but I have the Lakers having probably the biggest upset of the playoffs and beating the Warriors.
That's totally
LeBron
fine for sure.
LeBron getting his
Mhm.
years of revenge on Steph Curry and the
Yeah.
Lakers.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Lakers in seven. And then Mavs versus Suns. I have the Suns this time getting their revenge on the Mavs in seven, and then for the Western Conference Finals, I have the Lakers versus Suns, and then I ultimately had the Suns making it to the finals in seven. Lakers obviously hard fought battle with LeBron, AD, other players, and then finally in the finals, rematch of the 2020 NBA Finals. 2021 NBA Finals. So obviously, both teams will be trying their very hardest, but I have Phoenix winning this time in seven games. 2023 champions, Phoenix Suns.
I'll
That's my
tell
bracket.
my thoughts. I'll tell my thoughts first. I really like the East. I think the East is if I had your bracket with the teams, I would do very similar, if not the exact same. But you lose me at the finals. I like in a game seven, you have Giannis going at it against Chris Paul, who isn't clutch, isn't that guy in a game seven against
It's not
the.
just Chris Paulo. It's Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton
Yeah, it's
too.
Devin Booker, but it's happened before. I don't. They've
I
had
see
the
it happening.
experience. I
The
don't.
only thing,
I see
my
Phoenix putting
thoughts
up a
is,
fight
I
and
don't
getting
like
to
it. I
game
don't like
seven.
Chris Paul getting ranked. I don't, for sure.
the only thing I would change is I don't think this series is as close. The Phoenix versus Lakers. I don't think it's
I
as
think it
close
is.
as you think.
Here,
I don't
well,
think
hold
it's.
on.
What do you think it
I'm
would be?
gonna.
What do you think would
I'm gonna use
happen?
the.
What do you think would happen is in a seven-game series with the Lakers and Suns? What do you think? Who do you think will win and how many games?
7 game Lakers and
No,
Suns.
no, I know. I agree with
It's.
Phoenix winning. I agree with Phoenix winning, but I think
I
it'd
don't
be
know.
Phoenix in six.
I have the Lakers being kind of an underdog team. Obviously, LeBron and AD are an underdog players, but
I don't know how
pat
that's an
pat
underdog.
past years
Hold on, Max. I have one more question.
past year hold on the past years they've been
hmm
way worse. 2 years ago they made the play in and made the playoffs and then just lost to Phoenix and then was it swept or was it like 6 games? I forget. But yeah, they lost to Phoenix. And then I also had and then in 2021 2022 they didn't even make the playoffs somehow and the Spurs made instead. But yeah, I have them being have them showing that LeBron and AD are not done with being an outstanding team and making it to the conference finals. All right, do we want to move on to Aaron's bracket now?
Hold on, Max. I have one more thing. So the first it's totally fine. No, I'm like the you have the Lakers and the Grizzlies. The like that the age average of the Grizzlies is like 23, and the Lakers is like 35. You think you really think
It's
the
oldest v
Grizzlies would
youngest.
take it 7 games? Like
I
the
think it
Grizzlies
would.
are a good team,
John Morant, Desmond Bain,
but I don't think
Jaren Jackson Jr.
I think the Lakers are winning like 5. Like the
Mm,
Lakers are too
I
big.
see. I
They're,
see Memphis putting up a fight. I had them going third in the league, so I see
no,
them putting up a fight.
I've been going through in the West as well. But if they're playing the
I mean the West,
Lakers,
yeah.
who
John
how are
Morant is
their
like so
best
good.
guys? There's no way they're at their best guys. They're supposed to go against LeBron and AD and Westbrook. I for sure. I don't see it going 7 games, but
All right,
I don't
whatever.
mind it at all. But I
We'll
just
move on
want
to
it to be.
Aaron's bracket now.
Mm. Should I start in the East or the West?
East.
You should start
Okay.
wherever you want.
I'll
East.
go left to right, so I'll start with the East. So I'm starting off as Boston beating the Hawks in 6.
Okay.
I think everyone maybe not in 6. I think everyone agrees with me. Boston
Yeah.
winning.
Yeah, for sure.
No, I agree with you.
Yeah, I like 6.
But
I like 6 games.
I agree with you. But I would have to think about that one because that Hawks team can be so dirty.
I know, but I have a feeling like the Celtics are a lot better, and I can see the the Hawks putting up a fight. But yeah, I
Celtics
agree
are
with you.
definitely better. I don't
I
get me
agree
wrong.
with you in 6. That I can see that going to a Game 6 series. Like how the Pels gave the Suns a big enough fight that it went to 6-2. Like yeah, that's a good prediction.
And then so I got Cleveland versus the Heat. Cleveland in 7. I think the Heat I just don't
That's
think the
alright.
Heat will have the
Yeah.
the firepower to match what Cleveland can do with in terms
What?
of
You didn't
Yeah.
even mention Jimmy Butler's haircut, but okay.
as someone's haircut isn't gonna doesn't make their doesn't give them
Do you
superpowers.
even know anything? Right, of course it does. Okay, yeah, just go.
Okay, keep going.
Philadelphia in 6 versus the Nets. I just don't. I think the chemistry will improve more than where it was in the beginning of the season. In terms of Kevin Durant will maybe a bit happier with the situation, but I think Philadelphia will have. I think Joel Embiid will be hungry for revenge after the playoff disappointments in the past couple of years. He'll beat the Nets. Yeah, I think him and no, I think him, Harden, Harris will be on tip top shape. And then I've got Milwaukee against the Bulls. Milwaukee in 7.
Again, why 7? You know, last
Yeah, why
year they beat
7?
them in 5.
Yeah.
It would either 4 or 5.
I'd say 6 the most.
I'd say
But
5
why
at
is
most.
it why all this okay the Spurs thing, okay, the argument makes sense. Why does this matter? Just because
It's
they
Giannis.
they got
The
older that
the
year?
It happened
The
last year in
Bulls don't have
5
Michael
games,
Jordan
and
this year. The Bulls don't have Michael Jordan, and
that's true.
the
Wait, I
Bucks
used to look
have
that
the
up.
Bucks have
Oh
Giannis.
yeah,
The
yeah.
Bucks have Giannis. Who's the Bulls' best
But the
player?
thing is,
DeMar DeRozan.
it doesn't matter.
It
Well, I
does.
mean,
Okay,
it matters a little bit. If you would have put that
The
in
Spurs
5, you would have a very good East. We have a
I see
record
it
East.
going 6 at most likely 5. I don't see the
hey,
Bulls putting up that much
I think
of a
most
fight.
likely 4, actually.
No,
they're
not a
not gonna
sweep. Not a sweep. They're not going to sweep, but I don't see them going more than 6 games. I don't think that's possible. I think the Bucks are just too good.
okay. And then in the second round I've got Boston versus Cleveland. Boston in 6. Yeah. I
Okay,
mean
yeah.
there's gone over
That's
Boston
very
many times.
nice.
Philadelphia versus the Bucks. I've got Philadelphia with the slightest edge. With the
I don't
slightest
mind this one. I really don't mind this one that much, as much as you think I would.
and then
That's totally fine.
and then the finals I got Philadelphia versus the Celtics. Philadelphia in 7 with the same reasons against the Bucks. I think
No,
they'll
I
get
mind that one a little bit more now. But okay, that's fine.
and then it says Philadelphia in the finals versus. So you got Phoenix. If you got Phoenix versus the Pelicans, Phoenix in 5. I don't think anyone really disagrees with me.
I could see
And
them
then
Okay.
I could see them maybe pushing to 6 because they did that last year. But yeah,
but
I mostly agree with you.
last year doesn't matter to this year. Like think about it this way.
It could, yeah, it does. It for sure could.
Yeah, I'm saying no. That's what I'm saying.
No,
I
I
agree
like
with
that. I like
yeah.
that. But
Yeah, this is what I'm
it could
saying. I
matter.
agree with you. I do agree with you, but I'm saying I think the Pels have it in them to push to 6.
Okay, think about. Yeah, okay. That's why I'm thinking like that. And okay, it's fine. But
And
I think
then
differently when it's Giannis and when it's Chris Paul. Giannis is that guy. Chris Paul's that guy. You know,
But Chris Paul's short game, so
he's point guard.
yes.
And then we've got Dallas versus Memphis. I've got Dallas in 6.
I like that. I like
Yeah,
I
that.
just
that's
think
good.
Memphis is too good. And then I've got Minnesota versus the Nuggets. I
I like
think,
that. I like that.
and then I've got Minnesota beating the Nuggets in 6. But
Okay.
some people might
That's really good. That's really
Like
good.
the best, like the top like 5 centers, three of them playing in that matchup. Well, technically you can count Cat as a power forward now, but yeah.
And then I've got Golden State versus the Clippers. I think Golden State will win in 7, but I think Clippers will put up a hell of a fight.
Yeah, that's fair. Clippers
And
are
then I
good.
got
Kawhi, Paul George.
we
I
gone
guess
over.
The
You have
Warriors,
them.
the Warriors having
You have
their
them in like the
revenge
8th
tour.
seed. I don't know about a hell of a
The
fight.
Warriors having their
Okay,
revenge
fine.
tour on Kawhi Leonard.
And then the second round you've got Phoenix versus the Mavs. I think Phoenix is gonna win in 6.
Revenge.
Yeah. And then
I
you've
like it.
got
That's
then you
fine.
got Minnesota versus the Warriors. Oh yeah, okay. Well, I'll stick to what I said, but Golden State in 7.
Mm.
I like that he realized that was very stupid. I like that.
I would say I
I
think the T Wolves can push to 6, but I don't see them pushing this all the way to
No,
7.
it's 4 or 5 again. Like
I
you
don't
don't
see
have
them
to
pushing all the way to
overthink.
why?
7.
There's nothing to overthink. It's a 5-game series. Okay,
Yeah.
go on.
Not 4 though. 4 is like way too much of a.
Not
Okay,
4,
yeah,
Jonah,
4
not
is you're right.
4.
4 is
But like
4
I
is
don't see them pushing all the way to game 7.
4, in my opinion, a sweep against the Timberwolves is less likely than Minnesota sweep going to 7.
Mm, less
no.
likely?
No, more like I think
Sweep is more likely, yeah.
no, the sweep is less likely in my opinion.
No, it's more likely to happen. But whatever, go on.
And then Phoenix versus Golden State. I've got Phoenix in 6. They're gonna be hungry. They're gonna want to fight. They're gonna put up to the end. And then
That's what they said when okay. That's true.
how come with everything I say there's all it's like you can't everything I
I
say is
agree with
gonna be
that.
wrong.
I don't know why Jonah
I don't like
doesn't
this.
agree
I
with
don't
that.
like this. The Suns against like these star players, against like these great
Like
teams.
The Suns are like okay. These teams have like one or two star players. The Suns are a good all around team.
Well, if it's so consistent, like the Sun, if it's so consistent that they're losing to good teams and they're not gonna win,
Okay, whatever.
And
especially.
then I've got Phoenix versus the 76ers. I think the 76ers are gonna make we made it to the finals, but their curse is gonna strike again and they're gonna lose in 7, which is even more heartbreaking.
Yeah,
So my
I like
prediction
that.
is the Suns winning the championship in 7 games
I like
against the
that.
76ers.
I back that. All right, and then we'll
Okay.
go on to Jonah.
Wait,
Yes, we will.
did you delete Ethan? Oh.
Yeah,
Why did you delete Ethan's slides?
I can get them back. I can just do
Oh, well,
this.
I want to talk about his. I was
All
looking
right,
through.
we'll not talk about it. We'll just like see what it is. All right, you go now, Jonah.
I
Yeah,
will go. I'll start in the East. All right. I have the 1 seed Bucks, the 8 seed Bulls. We've had this before. I have the Bucks in 4. That
okay,
wasn't even
okay,
close to
okay.
wrong.
I just want to say something really quickly.
Yeah.
Aiton has the Pelicans going 70-12. What? The Pels being the better in the league going 70-12. I don't. What? I I'm speechless.
It's freaking
I'm
ridiculous. Oh
sorry.
my god.
What?
He has the Warriors at,
I'm sorry. He's the Celtics going fourth. Like what? I'm so confused.
but look where he put the Spurs.
I'm so confused. That's fair, but like I don't see the Pels going 70-12. I'm sorry. I just don't. All right. Go on, Jonah. Okay. We'll talk about his. Jonah, you're muted.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we'll talk about his 8 times bracket after, but I'm just gonna say this now. It is complete horrible. Okay, Jonah.
Eight times.
All right. So Jonah, we'll move on to the rest of your bracket.
Okay. Nets and Heat. I have the Heat in 7.
But what about
I
Jimmy
guess
Butler's
I
haircut?
probably
What
wasn't
happens to
thinking that deep.
what happened to his haircut?
I don't know. It probably wasn't like in my mind when I was thinking of that. Here I have Hawks, Cavs. I actually took you guys. I think you guys had this matchup, but I took the underdog Hawks. I see it.
Maybe.
No,
Both of them
I
got
haven't said
good
anything
off-season
bad about
pickups.
the Hawks all
Both
day.
both of them got good off-season pickups.
I have the Hawks. The Hawks, their chemistry is going to do so well, especially in the playoffs. I love where the Hawks are going.
That's fair.
think they're doing the right thing. I think they're
Alright.
gonna do it.
Go
And
on.
then 2C7, I have the Celtics and Sixers. I have the Celtics and Sixers. It's pretty fair.
Yeah.
And that'll be an insane first round matchup though. Okay, Bucks Heat. I had the Bucks in 7.
Yeah.
I think I remembered about Jimmy Butler's haircut. Now when I was writing how many games. So.
Jimmy Butler's haircut.
Yeah. Have you seen it, Max?
Yeah, I know what it is. It's interesting. I don't know why he got extensions. He should have just grown it out.
I have Hawks Celtics. It's pretty consistent with the Hawks do. They put up a great fight in the first round. Trae Young waves bye-bye, and then they don't do well against
they have DeJounte Murray this year, so.
I have DeJounte Murray, but still.
Alright.
And trust me, there's not too many things bad about the Hawks.
Alright.
I have Bucks Celtics. I have the Bucks in 7. Not much to say. Giannis in Game 7. That's it. If it goes to 7 at least. I have here 1 versus the 8 seed. I have Warriors versus Timberwolves.
10 minutes left, but we're fine. 10 minutes left, but we're fine. It should be good.
I have a sweep. Sweep alert.
Alright.
My second sweep. I have Grizzlies versus the Clippers. I really like this series. I kind of made the argument that it would be 7 against the Lakers, but no. I don't mind no. I don't mind it going 7 games.
Yeah, you should go
on. Nuggets, Mavericks in 6. I think that's fair. Yeah. You could go 7 or even 5.
Yeah, Luka versus Jokic.
That would be great. Maybe even like bench is clear. Ooh.
Yeah, it's like Luka versus Jamal Murray and Christian Wood versus Jokic. So it's equal.
Lakers Suns. I have Suns in 6. And here I easily could have went Lakers in 5 or Lakers in 6, but I want Suns.
Not easily Lakers in 5, but
yeah, easily, okay. Yeah, pretty easy.
Alright, keep going.
I was being nice here, Mavericks Suns. I was being nice. Okay, like Chris Paul, like he could try, and then he'll maybe have to get like a fake one from the dollar store something. I had the Suns in 7, being the Mavericks. Right. Okay, whatever. Clippers and Warriors. I would love to see that. I have the Warriors in 6. Could be 7. And then I have Suns Warriors. I have the Warriors in 5.
I see them.
Yeah, the Suns fail.
I see the Suns easily putting up a fight against Warriors. I agree with that. Really I agree with that. I can easily see the Warriors winning, but I see the Suns putting up a fight. I don't think 5. I think 6 or 7. I don't think 5.
I don't think the Suns can handle that the way
I think they can.
The Mavericks like I'm being serious.
Like I said, they're a good all-around team.
Yeah. Okay, and then I have the Warriors in 5. The Suns just collapsed.
Alright, and then finals?
Don't get mad at me. It's happened.
Right. And then finals?
Finals. Warriors Bucks. Oh my god, it's so basic, but it's so good.
Yeah.
I got the Bucks in 6. Okay. You could go anything. Literally anything. But think the Bucks in 6 is kind of fair.
No, you can't go anything. You can't go Bucks or Warriors in 4. That's
not anything, but
yeah. All right, so you have Bucks in 6, and then finally, I just want to take a little sneak peek at what. Okay, I'm gonna tell you A10's bracket. We're not gonna do any discussing. We'll do a little like for like 2 minutes after, but we'll start from the East.
Wait, can I
Bucks,
see it? Wait, hold
Bucks,
on.
It's so
Bucks
bad.
versus
Oh
Bucks
my
versus
god.
Nets. Bucks in 5. Cavs versus Bulls. Cavs in 4. Raps versus Celtics. Raps in 7. And then Heat versus Philly. Heat in 6. And then
This guy does
for
not know Jimmy
for the
Butler's
for
haircut.
second round, Bucks versus Cavs. Cavs in 7. And then Raps versus Heat. Heat in 5. And then for the conference finals, Cavs versus Heat, we got the Cavs making it to this. I almost said Stanley Cup Finals, making it to the finals in 6. And then on the East, I mean on the West, we have Mavs versus Pels. Pels in
Wait, to
4.
point out, Mavs are the wait no,
Mavs
Mavs
are
are the
18.
8th seed,
All right,
and
all right, okay, okay.
Pelicans are the 1
All right.
seed.
So Pels versus
I
Mavs.
like that.
Pels
I
in
like how
4.
you mentioned that
And then
actually.
Grizzlies versus Nuggets. Grizzlies in 5. Suns versus Warriors. Suns in 7. And then Clippers versus T-Wolves. Clippers in 6. And then Pels versus Grizzlies. Grizzlies in 7. Suns versus Clippers. Clippers in 6. And then Grizzlies versus Clippers. Clippers in 7. And then the winner of the NBA Finals. We have the Los Angeles Clippers winning in 7 games.
Oh
And
my god.
that is Aiton's bracket.
And what if the
I'm
Clippers would
no.
have won? It would have happened when they had Blake Griffin.
Okay, I don't think we even need to talk about that.
That's worse than mine.
Oh yeah,
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
oh yeah. All
Oh
right,
yeah.
so unless you guys want to
Hold
say
on, I
anything.
just want to say, in the play-in, he has the Wolves beating the Mavs.
Okay, okay. Let's just not
The
talk about
only
this
the
anymore.
only probably correct thing about this bracket is the Heat beating the 76ers in 6. That's
Yeah.
the only like acceptable.
All right, okay. Let's just stop talking about. Okay, so we're gonna end off the video now. So hope you guys had a good time. Hope you guys watched all the way through. You guys want to say anything before we dip out?
I got
Oh
ADHD
yeah,
at the end.
of course. The Kraken suck.
Okay,
Wait, I've also got
shut up,
one thing
buddy.
now to think about it. Hashtag ad. Go check out Tropic Collects on Instagram. Buy their cards. Great,
No, check
fantastic.
out. What are you talking about? Check out Jam Packs. Like, check out Jam Packs cards. It's so much
Ugh.
better. All right, so we're gonna end off the video here. We'll do the TikTok meme thing. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys watch all the way through. If you did, you are legends. And then we will see you in the next one. Oh shit, I don't have it ready. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.